The first thing that we have tonight is the call to order. And I'm just going to do the gavel here for the sake of doing it. We have the Pledge of Allegiance, so please stand up. Pledge allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so the first thing on tonight's agenda is the approval of the minutes from the last meeting. The minutes were posted the day after the Senate meeting of last 2 weeks ago. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from last 2 weeks ago? Motion. Is there a second? All those in favor? All those opposed? Minutes have been approved from last Senate meeting. Next is the approval of the agenda for tonight's meeting. Is there any additions to the agenda tonight? If not, I'm going to ask for an approval for the agenda of tonight's meeting. Is there a motion? Motion approved. Is there a second? All those in favor? All those opposed? Approved. Agenda is approved. Next is the President's report. So tonight, I just want to give an announcement that SGA elections will be starting soon. We do have applications for all the positions are due this Wednesday at 4 o'clock in the SGA suite. So make sure if you have not applied yet or if you have not put any information back in, to put in your information by 4 o'clock this Wednesday. If it does end up having a snow day tomorrow, we will announce on the Rowan announcer for any kind of extensions. So if you have any questions of that, you can always ask me after the Senate meeting, or you can ask Andrew Goss. Andrew, he's back corner down there, his hand's up there, so you can ask him as well. All right, next will be the open session. We have Gary Baker speaking on behalf of Orientation Student Leadership.
All right, good evening, everybody. I'm here tonight, like Joe said, from Orientation and Student Leadership Programs, just to talk to you all about an event that we have coming up next Wednesday, February 25th. It's called Rowan Gives Day. So this is a partnership between our office along with the Office of Volunteerism, Community Engagement, and Commuter Services, as well as the Student Alumni Association, formerly known as STAT. And so we are holding the Rowan Gives Day. It's really to highlight giving on campus and in the community in a lot of different ways. So this was an initiative we know that there are a ton of different student groups, student initiatives on campus that encourage giving. We have a lot of stuff coming up later on this semester, whether that's through student activities, whether that's back to the borough, or anything else that we have going on campus. But we also have a lot of other organizations coming back that are going to have other opportunities off campus for you to get involved with volunteering, both while you're a student, if your organization is still looking for ways to get involved to fulfill your service requirement, but also we want to kind of encourage that culture of giving, not just of money. I think when we talk about giving, a lot of people think of money, but it's really just as important to give of your time. And so we have about 8 different organizations coming to campus that are going to talk about how you can get involved as a student and also as an alum. So that is going to be Wednesday, February 25th, and that's in the Student Center pit. And so it's going to be set up similar to just a very mini version of the organization fair. There's going to be different tables for you to stop by that Wednesday, just right around lunchtime, from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. So if anyone has any questions about that, I'll be here throughout Senate, and then afterwards kind of hanging out in the back. So thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Man, it's popular getting applause. Next, we have Salita Lamb from Healthy Campus Initiative. She's going to be talking about Take Back the Night. Salita.
Hi, everyone. I'm Salita from Healthy Campus Initiative. We are actually having a program called Take Back the Night. It's in April 7th. We have an interest meeting on February 18th. In the Wellness Center from 5 to 6. Now this program is basically for all the organizations to come in, and we're trying to end sexual violence. So basically with everyone, we're going to be tabling, and everyone's going to have their say in trying to end sexual violence, and basically donate a basket of what your organization represents as a whole, and we're going to auction that off, okay? So if you have any questions, I'm going to leave flyers where you guys checked in for the interest meeting, okay? Thank you.
Thanks, Lita. All right, next we have executive announcements. First up is Molly Cole, but she's currently unavailable tonight, so I'm going to do her announcements. Her only announcement is next committee meeting for her is February 23rd at 8 p.m. in the SGA suite. Her office hours are also on Thursday, 12 to 5. So next is Hannah.
Hey guys, is it on? No.
Push the button.
Sorry. Hello? Okay, I'm Hannah. The only announcement I have is that my committee meeting is next Monday, February 23rd at 7, and the location has changed. It's going to be in room 138 in the Campbell Library, so it's a little bit closer, and I hope you guys can come out.
Hi everyone, sorry I know I don't have an announcement on the agenda, but this kind of happened last minute and I just wanted to make you guys all aware. So I don't know if you know right now, but all your treasurers and presidents pretty much have to email me or come in to see basically expenses that your club has incurred and their account transactions. But I've been working with IRT and Memorial right now, so next week or in 2 weeks I'm proud to announce they'll be ready to demo a program that will send a screenshot of your account to the treasurer twice a month, and so that should excuse me, I'm out of breath. That should help cut down, and you always know how much you have in your balance without having to contact me, and everything should be good. So just so you know, that's coming up since I won't be here next Senate meeting. So yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Hi, everyone. I just have a couple quick announcements. The next Board of Trustees meeting is going to be this Wednesday at 4 p.m. in the ballroom. The agenda is available online for you to view. If you have any questions, feel free to email me about that, and just get that to me by obviously around like Tuesday night would be ideal so I can get back to you before the meeting on Wednesday. And my email is sgatrustee@rowan.edu, or you can just pop in my office and ask me any questions you might have. Also, just a quick plug for April, since she's not available tonight, to remember to sign in if you didn't already, and taking your placards doesn't count as signing in, so make sure you see one of us at the end of the meeting, and we'll have the sign-in sheets available for you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Shore, AVP at Academic Affairs, and my next committee meeting is Monday in room 221 of the Student Center at 7 p.m. And also this semester, my committee is focusing on creating a first-time academic honor society fair, kind of similar to an organization fair, but just focusing on academic honor societies. If you're interested in finding more about what our academic senators do, please stop by and see me, because those general elections are due on Wednesday too.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to say that on Wednesday, I'm going to be sending out another email regarding the class apparel fundraisers. If you guys have any questions regarding that, the 15, 16, 17, and 18 shirts, please send me an email. Thanks.
Hi, everyone. Just to let you know, I'm working on Back to the Borough, and my committee's meeting next Monday at 7 p.m. in the SGA conference room, which is inside the SGA suite. So if anyone's interested in helping out or learning a little more about Back to the Borough, you can come see me after this meeting.
Awesome. So next we have unfinished business. There was no unfinished business from the last Senate meeting. So next we'll go straight to new business. Right into new business, we have an amendment for Resolution 2014.4.28-01. This is an amendment, or an amendment to the resolution last year that was, I think, best way of explaining this. Can I bring it up right now? All right. So I'm going to let Jamie explain this.
Okay, so if you were in Senate last year, you might remember we passed a resolution to acquire software to kind of create like a database system for all your clubs, where you would have like a central location where each club can update, information about their club and when they're meeting and stuff like that, and kind of have that all in one place. So students have an opportunity to find out that information outside of the org fair that only happens twice a semester. So that resolution did pass, so we don't need to review that at this time. But I just wanted to amend it, because the specific software that we had asked for, we kind of want to generalize that, and there's an interest on campus for a different group that's trying to acquire software through IT. So we wanted to be able to kind of hop on board with that and use those funds for the same thing, even if it was through a different program. So I'm just going to read this real quickly for you guys, and then you can vote on it. The following amendments serve to expand the use of Resolution 2014.4.28-01, resolution for the purchase of OrgSync for the Student Government Association and its chartered organizations, passed on April 28, 2014, to allow the SGA to be a financial stakeholder in the acquisition of any other information technology campus system acquired. So this would be effective as of today if you approve it. So just to run through what we're proposing real quick, the first thing we're proposing is to change the specific company name. So the proposal is throughout Resolution 2014.4.28 to change the specific company name OrgSync to say Co-Curricular Management Software. And so by changing the title of that specific company, OrgSync, to Co-Curricular Management Software, it allows the resolution to be applied to any software acquired by the university that meets the same needs as OrgSync. So this is necessary for us to become a stakeholder in the acquisition of any other software purchased by the university. So basically, we're just saying we don't want it, if there's an opportunity to get something that isn't OrgSync that does the same thing, we want to be able to jump on board and use those funds to do that for all the students. And then the only other thing is the account that it was supposed to take the money out of, the funds have moved over. So the proposal is throughout Resolution 2014.4.28 to change the account used for this purchase from SGA clearing account to say fund balance account. And the supporting statement is, since the resolution was passed, the funds to be used are no longer located in the SGA clearing account, and so to gain access to those funds, we need to follow through on the resolution and make sure that we can use the appropriate account to get the money out of. Are there any questions? None?
All right, if there's no questions, going to go straight into discussion for this amendment to this resolution. Is there any discussion? All right, seeing no discussion, we'll go straight into voting. So all those in favor, we'll just do a quick vote and ballots. So all those in favor of approving this amendment to Resolution 2014.4.28-01, please raise your placards and say aye. All right, you put it back down. All those opposed, please put them up and say nay. All right, it is approved. Amendment has been approved. Awesome. Next, we're going to have a petitioning club. We have petitioning club is Black Cultural League. With representatives of Black Cultural League, please come up. You will have 5 minutes to speak on your behalf. 5 minutes. Hopefully you won't need all 5. 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes? I'm sorry about that. 2 minutes. No matter what, I think everyone's going to be happy if it's shorter than 5, so let's figure that way. So whenever you're ready.
Y'all can hear me, right? Perfect. Last semester or whatever, we were already a partitioning club, but due to the lack of communication of our president, we missed SGA meetings because you're not supposed to accumulate any type of points. I wasn't informed about any of the things. The way I found out that we weren't even chartered is that I came to the SGA meeting this semester, came up here to sign our names, and it's like, you're not even chartered. I'm just like, well, what's going on? So we end up voting the president off. I am now the president of BCL, so I have a whole new e-board. We're an entire new e-board. I have an SGA representative who was free that Monday that can come to the meetings. I mean, we have set up a whole schedule of programs that we are willing to do. We have an annual fashion show that we do every spring semester. I've been talking to the vice president of the SGA board, meeting up with her. She has been helping me a lot. So like my whole thing is that we're an entire new e-board. So based on what they did in the past, we're not going to have the same issues that they had. I mean, that's all I can say to kind of convince you about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I met up with my e-board almost every week. I've been talking to them. We have been scheduling and meeting up with people, trying to figure out programs we can still have to kind of get us back out there and whatnot. But that's about it.
All right, awesome. Are there any questions for the Black Cultural League? All right, seeing no questions, I'm going to ask the Black Cultural League. Oh, was there a question over here? Go ahead.
Well, our whole goal of the club is basically we wanted to have, because you have other black-oriented clubs such as SOCA and the Africana Studies Association and whatnot, but we are kind of, I don't want to say we're kind of like the fun club. It's open to everybody. So like we're like, everything seems to be like oriented on like, you got Africana Studies, that's kind of like a minor. Then you have SOCA, it's a Caribbean type of club. It's called Black Cultural League, but it's open to everybody, kind of sort of like you get the whole black culture from a perspective of a black person in a sense. But at the same time, everybody's opinion matters and stuff, and we try to keep it as a fun thing. Like I said, we have an annual fashion show and stuff like that we do. We have rec center parties too, but we try to make it fun for you to kind of learn our culture.
Awesome. Any other questions? All right, seeing no other questions, I'm going to ask the Black Cultural League and any of its members to leave the room as we discuss and vote. Congratulations, Black Cultural League. You are approved for SGA petition. All right, so that's the end of petitioning clubs. Next up on unfinished business, we do have now supplementals. Alexia, do you have a little bit more information on supplementals? I know that was you.
Yeah, we have RUPAC if you guys want to come on up and present your case. So RUPAC is requesting $800 from you today, and they're going to explain why, and then we will vote. By the way, if you're new to Senate, this is where you can request for additional funding. The club will make their case for you, and they're coming on to you already after having been vetted by a committee, and the amount that they're requesting has already been basically vetted and approved by the SFCB committee, so now it's just up to you. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Gabby Ricino, and I'm the president of RUPAC.
And I'm Maria Torculas, vice president.
I'm Christopher Castro, I'm the historian.
So RUPAC works. Our main goal is to spread awareness and appreciation of the Philippine American culture, not only to Rowan University, but as well to South Jersey, Philadelphia, and also to other Philippine American colleges and universities in the Northeast region, and as well as in the Philippines. And we believe that as Rowan University grows, it's necessary to remember the importance of accepting the diversity of all students.
So we wanted to say that we partner a lot with other clubs and organizations to promote diversity. Like last year we performed for the Asian Cultural Association's annual Asian Festival. And we also worked with the International Center this year, or this past summer, to perform in Ocean City. We were personally invited by the Consulate of the Philippines. And because of that performance, actually, we garnered the attention of one of the Rowan University Board of Trustees members who started a scholarship in our name and who is beginning a international partnership with the University of the Philippines. So Gabby and I will actually be studying abroad there this summer, and we just wanted to really emphasize our impact outside of the university.
So in addition to this, RUPAC is very active in our professional network, Find Inc., which is the Filipino Intercollegiate Networking Dialogue, where we collaborate with different Philippine American clubs and universities within the Northeast region. And currently, we're mainly collaborating with Drexel and Stockton's Filipino groups, FISDU and PASAs, just because they're closer. And we usually collaborate with social events and performances, and we usually, every week, we have representatives go to each other's events and meetings. And currently, we're especially working with Stockton, who recently created a Filipino club, so we're actually aiding in the development of their club. And we're actually hosting a social event here at Rowan with Stockton within the next 2 weeks.
We're mostly asking for the supplemental budget in order to host one of our district, which encompasses Philadelphia, South Jersey, and I think parts of Delaware, to it's an annual or semi-annual pageant, sort of, or manjant, I guess you could say. At the moment, we have 5 universities participating, including ourselves. It's Rowan, Drexel, TCNJ, Stockton, and Penn State. And it's we recently won the bid for this pageant. So we had not planned for it in our budget for last year, and that's why we're asking for more funds.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Is there any questions for RUPAC?
Yes.
So you guys can do it to be held at Rowan?
Yes.
We actually
Already have the date scheduled for the ballroom on March 13th.
Yeah, so we also have a lot of our initial planning done. Like, we talked to the caterers, we have this room booked. All we need is our budget mainly.
Any other questions for RUPAC? All right, if there's no other questions for RUPAC, I'm going to ask anyone in RUPAC to exit the room. We will discuss and vote. Congratulations, RUPAC. You have the full $800 of supplemental. All righty, so now that we are done with new business tonight, now we have up to Senator concerns. Are there any Senator concerns? I see a hand in the back. Go ahead. Yeah, of course.
Can I use this? All right. Hello? All right.
Hello, everyone. I know we're almost at the end, but I have something to say that I believe is important to everyone here tonight. First off, my name is Casey Bate. I'm a sophomore mechanical engineer. I'm a club founder, club president, SGA senator, a member of the Facilities and Operations Committee for over a year now. Above all that, I'm a student at Rowan University, just like each and every one of you. All of us here understand that Rowan is a growing campus and community. Many of us have been feeling the growing pains as of late, especially in the CAF, the rec, and the freshman housing situation. We are all dedicated to the ultimate goals of this university, to be where it wants to be and to become a larger, more successful university. However, that doesn't mean that we have to sacrifice our current experiences here in order to reach those goals. That is why tonight I am making a movement that we, the students at Rowan University, cap any population increases, any student population increases, until current facilities are upgraded to handle those increases. These upgrades include the expansion of the Student Center, the Rec Center, the completion of the engineering building, the completion of the business building, and the addition of additional housing. We are not the only university to be experiencing these growing pains right now, and we are not even alone in the state of New Jersey. However, we the students are the ones that pay tuition to attend this university, and we have the right to shape our experience here to be wherever we want it to be, and to make sure that our experiences give us the best education so we can be the most successful we can be in the future. I am not looking to start an argument with the administration, but rather to urge each and every one of you tonight to remember that this place is for you, and you have the right to make your experiences here what you want them to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Casey, for that. Definitely, it takes courage to do that, especially when faced this kind of movement from the administration. Definitely the Student Government Association, we will be looking at these concerns. There's definitely no way I can give you an answer outright right now on how we're going to go forward with this, but we'll definitely look it up and give you some updates as we go along. Is there any other senator concerns or questions and statements? All right. If not, then we're going to go straight into general announcements. Is there any general announcements? If you have any general announcements, please come up and come to the side and come straight to the podium.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mariah Francisco, and I'm here tonight on behalf of Carly Samuels, who is the Director of Charitable Events for SUP. I'm here just to talk to you guys a little bit about two co-sponsorships that we have coming up with Rowan After Hours. The first one is on Thursday, February 26th. That is $1,000 or $10,000 bingo at Flieger. This co-sponsorship, we are doing mini games in between bingo rounds, which will be trivia games and pin the mustache on the prof. And then that Saturday at the movie do-it-yourself and karaoke night at Rowan After Hours, we will be hosting the craft table where we will be doing dry erase frames. And all these co-sponsorships are leading up to our main event, which is Mustache March, which is March 3rd, held in the pit from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And this event raises money and awareness for the American Stroke Association. There's no correlation between mustaches or the American Stroke Association. It's just a way that we use to make light of a serious topic and raise money. And then later on in March is St. Baldrick's. We have a lot of volunteers and shavies already signed up. We will be hosting an event on the 24th right in the pit where students can raise money and then get up on stage and shave their heads. All the money is for pediatric cancer research. So if you're interested in signing up as a volunteer or a shavie, you can go to stbaldricks.org/events/Rowan 2015. Thank you.
Hi guys, just to let you know, this Sunday we're going to be doing, Club Versa is going to be doing volleyball, dodgeball, and a bench press competition at the rec center. You can sign up for those on imleagues.com, and there's going to be first, second, and third place medals being given out to the men's and women's champions for the bench press. So hope to see you there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and I'm from the Commuters Club at Rowan. And next week we will be holding Commuters Week. And just to let everybody know, on Monday we will have a meeting, a focus group, and the first 15 people who RSVP will get free lunch. And on Tuesday we are holding Commuters Coffee, where you can get free coffee in James's lobby. And Wednesday is giveaway day, so come on out to Robinson and James. And Thursday, we are having a meet and mingle, co-sponsored by, well, we're co-sponsoring it with Ross. You can come on out to that. And it'd be really great if you let everybody in your clubs know if they're a commuter to come on out, because it's a really great way to meet other commuters and feel more part of the community here at Rowan.
Hey everyone, my name is Simone Salib. So this summer, I'm riding cross country for young adults with cancer. So I'm riding cross country from Baltimore to San Diego in 70 days, which is over 4,000 miles, and I'm going with 30 other college students. So we're working with the not-for-profit called the Ullman Cancer Fund, which is based in Baltimore. So part of my responsibilities of being on this team is to raise a minimum of $4,500. So officially, I've raised over $2,000. And what I'm doing right now in SGA Senate is proposing that if anyone would like to donate, I am available, and I would love to take your donations. I also have a website, which is listed on this thing as well. So the money that we raised goes to support young adults with cancer. So today, I realized a lot. So today's my birthday, and so I was thinking about like how happy I was like all day, and the fact that not everyone gets an opportunity to live like to 22. So if anyone wants to donate, I would really appreciate it. I take change and dollars and quarters and pennies and nickels. And if you would also like to donate online, I have a website. So thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Simone. Happy birthday, by the way. I would start singing happy birthday, but I think you all want to get going, so. All right, so is there any other general announcements? If not, I'm going to straight to adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn? Is there a second? All those in favor? All those opposed? All right, meeting's adjourned at 7:37.